When I first came to China, I couldn't read anything. I went to a restaurant one day. 吃什么? He brings a menu. And there's no numbers, no pictures. And I'm like, 吃什么? I just ran out the restaurant.
Some people like to use abbreviations a lot. The production team might have prepared some more unique ones.
Oh, well, me as an American native English speaker, if I don't understand all these, I'm fired. Just get rid of me.
I know this.
Did you read it out loud? Oh, I okay.
No. All this is written. If you read it out loud, you'll instantly seem like you're 1,000 years old.
You know what this is? I'm an old guy.
Oh!
I'm not that. I'm a middle-aged guy. I think you're a young guy.
Welcome to our amazing talk show.
Would you like to listen to the uncensored talk show?
Click the link in the description for our podcast.
I've always been wondering, like, how do people in China learn English?
What do you mean?
I've been learning Chinese for so long, and I still don't understand things sometimes. So, if people in China study for all those years, can they learn English to like the best degree? To know it correctly, we invited someone very special today, Jon Peng. Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hey, can I have some coke?
What'd you say, bro? Oh, I think he wants a Coke, but he's pronouncing it wrong. No worries. Let me teach him.
This is pronounced Coke or Coca-Cola. If you want to drink some, you could say, "Can I have some Coke? Can I have some soda?" That would be much better.
I know. I don't want that.
So, Jonathan, you are born in on the States side. You came here when?
Okay, so I'm American-born Chinese. I came to China actually in my early 20s. I couldn't speak Chinese, right? And then after college, my dad was kind of like, why don't you take a break, go learn Chinese and see what it's all about. And then kind of from there, once I came to China to learn Chinese, that's when I started working. I've been working in education for over 10 years and teaching, operations, management, marketing, and then I started making videos too. It's a lot. I'm sorry. I'm almost done.
No?
I started making more English teaching videos from there, and that's when my popularity started to really grow for the videos.
How would you describe the overall English level of the Chinese people?
Just in my experience, because I've been to a lot of different cities in China, in a city like Shanghai, it's always been kind of more international. Generally, if you walk on the street, you say, "Excuse me, like, where would this place be?" Probably
They might be able to point out.
yeah, but if you went to another city, it would be very difficult, right? And the funny thing a lot of times is not because the English level is low, it's because it's so focused on listening and grammar. It's a lot of testing, but honestly, it's not very practical. So I'm American, I'll be honest, I am an English teacher, yes, but I will be the first one to admit to you that my grammar is not that great. Hey everyone, if you like this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. You can follow me as well. You can also follow us online and turn on those notifications.
At Startup, we have about the Chinese education system that's very intense and stressful for the students. Is it called Gaokao?
Yes.
Gaokao.
It's the equivalent to example the American like SAT. It's very stressful because I've never taken the Gaokao because I'm American.
Yeah.
Did you take the SAT though?
Yeah, of course I did. It's a very high score. No, I'm just kidding. It was okay, but it's just very, very stressful.
In Asia, I think it will be probably very similar in every way. I also had to live under the pressure of these college entrance examinations.
Right.
But I rocked it. It was easy.
Does when you rock it in those high pressure systems, does that translate well to real life?
Actually, no, because no matter how many grammar rules I remembered, the recalling process was never fast enough. It was always awkward. Let me ask you this, when a Chinese student approaches, he may want to know the standard answer to the questions, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
No, that just proved that you have been living in China for a long time.
Actually, I'm fine and you is not a bad answer. I think the problem is though, is that when you learn English for testing, having a conversation is impossible because it's not natural. So, how are you? I'm fine and you? Well, I'm great, Okay, and then you have to follow up with a follow-up question. Yeah. So, what did you do last weekend? How was your day yesterday? You need to learn how to, elaborate. That's usually the thing where it's for them, it's like, well, I want to make more friends of that language, but I'm either scared to speak up or I'm afraid they're gonna make fun of me. And what I tell a lot of my students is that nobody cares what your pronunciation sounds like. If you're like, hello, how is you? Another person's not gonna be like, get out of here. What do you
I'm always using the example of the Indians. You see, nobody is laughing at hello, how are you?
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
Nobody is laughing at you.
Well, some people.
Yeah, we do that.
I'm not. You? No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah.
It has actually become our professional habit to diss the education system. If the Chinese people learn English in a more natural way, will it benefit the test as well?
No. I give you examples. Most of the tests, there is no spoken part to it.
Oh yeah.
An interesting thing as well, for people learning Chinese, have you taken the HSK? 汉语水平考试.
No, I haven't taken the HSK.
So
yeah.
HSK is a Chinese test for people learning Chinese, basically. Now, there's no spoken part to that. I remember, because I've also, when I was a manager before, I'd hire people. So I'd hire this American guy, there's 6 levels of HSK, he's HSK 6. Now HSK 6 is like, I think 5,000 or 6,000 characters.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. His email was amazing. I was like, 这个中文太好了，这个 email 很专业。He comes into the meeting, they interview him, 你可以介绍一下你自己吧。他说，好，你好，我叫什么？The speaking was not there. And the listening was not there. 我们现在要介绍我们的项目，介绍我们的产品，说这个东西，他说I'm sorry, I don't understand. So again, it's the aspect of just testing English or language versus speaking. So you need that experience. You're gonna make mistakes all the time. When I first came to China, I couldn't read, I couldn't speak, I couldn't listen. I went to a restaurant one day. I looked at it and he goes, 吃什么? He brings a menu. And there's no numbers, no pictures. And I'm like, 说什么？你神经病有问题吗？I just ran out the restaurant. So I ate instant noodles for like a month straight when I first came to China. What I'm trying to say is that really shook me. But those situations, those are you just got to keep going. Eventually, I got it.
I'm thinking every non-native Mandarin speaker has had those stories where they mispronounce the tone and it completely changes the situation. Since I look like a foreigner, I think people might expect it and have a little bit more leeway. But for you,
I'm very angry with you right now. I'm getting flashbacks right now. I'm American-born Chinese, right? So I would be like in a class like for Chinese people, and I'd be like, 你好，我叫 John 的，要不一会儿我们可以吃个饭？然后 Chinese 哇，中文太烂，你就说我都听不懂你在说什么，出去，不想跟你说话。And somebody like Arnold walks in, right? 你好，我饿。吃面条、米饭，你中文太棒了！我天哪，你在哪里学的吗？中文牛逼
！Does it qualify as racism or somehow? So you just mentioned the awkward moments when you try to learn Chinese. How about the awkward moments for students to speak English? There are a lot on your channel.
All my videos. So I mean, so I'm gonna say that. If you've watched my videos before, not everything is real, but there are definitely a lot of examples. If you want to order a steak, right? How would you like your steak? In Chinese, you have 一分熟、三分熟、五分熟、七分熟, right? If you don't know how to say 五分熟, how do you say that in English?
5 points.
So
a 5-point steak.
Exactly. So how would you know that 一分熟 is like rare, medium, rare?
The same way goes between Mandarin back to English. 像干面 being noodles.
It's
my favorite noodles.
Some people also like to use abbreviations a lot. Yes. There's the common ones like, I need that ASAP. Oh, the old one, the LOL, lol. Yeah. That one's kind of retired, I think. Yeah. The production team might have prepared some more unique ones.
Oh, is this an English test?
Yes.
Well, me as an American native English speaker, boy, I tell you what, if I don't understand all these, I'm fired. Just get rid of me. Let's go.
Ekeek.
I know this one.
Did you read it out loud? Oh, I-Y-K.
No. Oh, this is written, so if you read it out loud, you'll instantly seem like you're 1,000 years old. I know this one. If you know, you know.
Oh, if you know, you know.
You know what this is? I'm an old guy.
Oh.
I'm not that. I'm a middle-aged guy. I think you're a young guy.
ATM. Okay, it's not automatic teller machine.
No, I can't say it.
You know this one? You know this one?
No, but I can't say it. There's a perverted meaning.
Really?
I think, no, the team is setting me up right here because I know what it means. I shouldn't know what it means.
Just give us a hint. Give us a hint.
There might be, ATM, an act of love between two people.
Huh? Oh, no. No, is it what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
You know when you do mouth to mouth?
Yeah.
Is this another type of situation? It's something else to mouth? Is this to mouth? At the moment.
Shut up! No, this is bullshit. At the moment, this producer's looking at you
对啊
disgusting.，
你们这恶心的。
白痴哦，你是不是想到什么色色的？
拜托，这正常好吗？
你自己解释是什么地方？
哦，AmazingTalker 妹，1万名全球家教，100万名学生，而且还是台港最大。
而且还能先跟老师约一堂体验课，再决定要不要购买课程，连上课的时间、地点、内容都能自己决定的。
有选择困难，直接找我啊！不是，这个 AI 啦，AI 配对一下，帮你找到最合适的老师。
你真的死变态耶！但是啊，其他学科找你没有用，好不好？像是数学啦、国文啦、化学这些，就交给其他专业老师提供客制化的课程吧。帅的哦！
赶快点击留言啊，领取限时300元折价券呢！
白痴啊！
Oh, this one we know. This one we know.
In real life, in real
Yeah,
life.
in real life.
Oh,
Okay,
real
okay.
life.
Oh, now they're gonna be like, Mr.
right.
Kong is a disgusting man.
No.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, you
Not
go
gonna lie.
Too
Not
easy.
gonna lie.
Oh,
Too
真的好
easy.
快。
那我看。
Greatest of all time.
Oh,
这个我会。
you got it. You got it.
Greatest
Greatest
of all
of all. The GOAT.
I'm still upset from ATM, man.
All right, so let's switch roles for a moment. A lot of people say that Chinese is one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. Do you agree? Is it?
I think statistically it's in the top 3. I always say Chinese is the hardest because it's like learning 4 different languages. Spoken, listening, reading, and writing. I know a lot of people that speak Chinese, but they can't read or write at all, basically.
Illiterate.
Yeah, I guess that's the right way to say it, right?
Peasant.
I know a lot of people. I'm not saying anything. I know a lot of people that can listen, but they can't speak, basically.
Dumb.
For me,
He's your anger translator.
my Chinese teacher, man. But I would say that characters is crazy. I go to KTV. I love Zhang Xueyou. 我跟你吻别，你知不知道? Right? And the damn screen's all traditional characters. And I can't understand it. I gotta bust out my phone and read like that. Yeah. So
One of the things that we didn't talk about is also when you're learning Mandarin, there's way less materials or people that studied how to teach it to foreigners, I feel like. Like English, there's a mountain of reiterations of different schools of thought, but the other way around, it's way less optimized.
the problem now is that on social media today, most of the most popular Chinese learning content is all perverted Chinese.
Perverted Chinese? What do you mean?
Because now, if you look up all the learning Chinese videos, it's all for, 流量, right? No offense to that, but like, like for example, like, how to say F you in Chinese?
Oh, yeah.
How do you say call me daddy in Chinese? You know? If you look up all the Chinese lessons now, those are the most popular videos. I'm serious.
Do you still are you still on the active learning journey to reach a higher level of fluency? Or do you think like it's good, I'm good now?
I'm good now. I mean, I'll never be able to talk about like news, but in terms, work and doing business, dating, daily life, basically, it's totally fine. Dude, I would love to, 成语 and drop these idioms and phrases, but I'm just not there yet,
成语还是很难哦。
In Chengyu, it won't help you to bame. I don't think you.
But it's like you said,
No.
it's
It does. Because you can stun them into adoration.
Oh, especially with you, the handsome 老外, and you start something, oh my god, 下单
I thought it would be.
下单要买什么？要
100万给你下单我的天哪
So the game we're playing today is English or no.
English has a huge number of words, like maybe, I don't know.
400,000.
400,000. And new ones are being created every year.
Exactimum. So the production team has prepared some English words and everybody has to guess whether they actually exist or are completely bollocks.
Blorf. Blorf.
Yeah, it sounds Icelandic.
It sounds
It
like
sounds
it
Viking.
could have been created.
I'm gonna say wrong.
No.
Not a word.
It sounds Viking.
I don't know. I thought like maybe it could have.
This is a word.
Quazzle.
It's a word. Quazzle.
I don't know what it means. But
Might
it
be used in
sounds
British English. This is quite a quazzle.
like Quazzle.
No.
可是我觉得 it could be a trap.
No, I know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
You trap me with the ATM, you trap me with quazzle. 很过分了你们呢
Lollygag. Oh.
It's a word.
That's the word. We use it every day.
Quit lollygagging.
Quite lollygag. Yeah.
There's some aliens say, oh really?
But this again too is how was your weekend? Oh, I was lollygagging at the club. You can't. This is not like common like.
You can use it ironically.
Yeah.
Yes. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
I think that's a word.
Really?
Go out and get
Okay.
skedaddle out of here.
Just looking at we're saying it's right and just like
I'm learning new words.
okay.
Snert.
Nerd.
I don't like this.
I don't
word.
want. This sounds a little bit naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I snurted in my pants.
等一下。
It's a word. I'm gonna say it's a
I'm
word.
gonna say it's not a word.
I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right.
A Scottish word for a suppressed snickering laugh.
Or snort.
A snort or
Portmanteau. No, and dirt.
That's like a
Yeah.
Can you say portmanteau? I want to hear it.
Oh yeah. A portmanteau. Portmanteau.
Oh yeah.
Portmanteau. It literally means a coat hanger. So it's like one word, another word. You hang them together.
It doesn't sound romantic anymore. You ruined it.
A coat hanger.
He's only half French.
I'm sorry that knowledge isn't fun sometimes. I mean,
I'm not sure.
Go full for it.
I'm gonna say this just in case.
Go full. It sounds like gibberish.
yeah, I think it's a gibberish.
But you said you.
No, it's the mind games. It's the guy. The gooey.
Ah, some military reference.
Yeah, it's like a fight, right? Or like an argument.
Why don't we just use the good old pandemonium? Or
Pandemonium would be like chaos.
Nudioster. Whoa.
Nudiostertian. It sounds German, so no.
It might be a trap though.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's gotta be real because it's ridiculous.
I know.
The day before yesterday.
Do we have a pronunciation? Because I don't even know how to pronounce it right.
Nudiostertion.
Nudiostertion.
Nudio.
Interesting.
Oh, dio like day maybe in Latin. Nudiostertion.
Okay,
From
interesting.
Latin. Yeah, it's Latin.
Crumplehorn.
That sounds like a made-up name of somebody in an English novel.
Sounds like a.
I think it's a trap.
It sounds like a village.
Mr. Crumplehorn.
Okay, so what's your next step?
I think right now, social media is, you guys, it's always up and down. I'm very lucky that in 2025, I've been very viral. I want to make it to the next level. These days, I'm more focused on short form, but long form is a completely different ballgame.
Yes.
But I really want to focus on that, and just keep it going.
So we can look forward to your more informative or new content.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you,
Jonathan. It's been an honor and great fun.
感谢收看这集的你，别忘了领取底下留言的300元课程兑换券。
像好朋友一般的优质老师就在 AmazingTalker，你还在等什么？是不是学英文一直卡关呢？加入我20人团班2个月，让你英文迅速的提升。
personal experiences when you're talking to someone, you didn't have one of these big shocks maybe. Did that happen though?
Yes. There's a few things I think. How much is your salary?
Oh, asking that.
Yes.
Oh.
What's your salary? 哎，你
赚多少？
对，你赚多少？你工资怎么样？哎，这个家里不错，每个月多少钱啊？
It's actually quite open.
Very open.
Us.
What's your salary? How much does this cost? 哦，你胖了。
Oh yeah, you're right.
You're so fat.
Oh, yes.
Jeez, bro. Like, what do
you want with me?
The biggest thing for me originally was the money
The
aspect.
money. We do talk about it to not practically strangers, though, but it's a kind of like a process of knowing each
Right.
other.
For me, I was like, why do you want to know that, bro? Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's like this one. You're like, you poor guy. Oh, I'm richer than you, or like, oh, this guy's richer than me. What can I get from them? I think Americans in general are so like uptight, but just some things are very taboo. Don't talk about money. Try not to talk about politics. You don't talk about someone's appearance, and I imagine Europe as well too. Europe is completely different.
The thing about weight. Oh, 你胖了. Oh, or the skin. 哇，你晒黑了. 哇，你黑了.
哎，这个真的不行啊，taboo 啊。
Oh, there you go.
Taboo. 你好黑的, you're so dark. Like, what do you mean? I'm so dark. What is that racist? Like,
That's our baggage though.
But
yeah.